Not as convenient, but variety.
Whoa! Hey, what did you see?
I have something for you.
dock at docking port 1.
Vigilance indeed. So many of these fine folks joined SysDef due to tragic circumstances.
Welcome aboard the UC Vigilance. Did you have any questions before I escort you to the commander? Yeah, listen to him carefully. The commander's a one-and-done kind of officer. In other words, other than that, just observe standard military decorum, and it should keep you... Understood? If you'd follow... So, you're the vanguard that took down that terramorph on Tau City. You've made quite an impression around here. Everyone upstairs is talking about it. Damn, that must have been one hell of a firefight. I almost regret missing out on all the fun. Of course, we don't normally see that kind of action on the Vigilance, but we have our moments. All right, Vanguard, take the lift up to Ops. Commander Akande should be waiting for you. Good luck.
Yes, what?
Excuse me.
Can we try and focus on the matter at hand, please? Ah, there you are. Commander Kibwe Kande, UC SysDef. Glad to have you aboard. I was beginning to think you were having second thoughts about Commander Tuala's offer. Excellent. Then let's get right to it, shall we? This is the operations center of the UC Vigilance. SysDef's nerve center, dedicated to the destruction of the Crimson Fleet. Which is precisely why we're taking a more clandestine approach. We need eyes and ears inside the Crimson Fleet. Someone who can feed us information, evidence, and expose their weaknesses. The catch is that you can't just knock on their front door and ask for an application. Getting inside is going to take some finesse. Good. I have just the right place for you to start. Our intelligence has managed to find a possible opening into the Crimson Fleet through Saoirse Bowden, one of their contacts. She works for the Trade Authority in Sidonia, so you'll be using a container of Aurora we've loaded on your ship to get her attention. You'd better hope so. Saoirse won't be easy to dupe. Once you bluff your way into the Crimson Fleet, then the operation proceeds to evidence gathering. That's where my second-in-command, Lieutenant Gillian Toft, comes into the picture. She'll explain everything you need to know. Eager to get going? Good. Remember, this entire operation rests on your ability to infiltrate the Crimson Fleet and bring us the evidence we need to take them down. I wouldn't expect any less. Look, before you begin, I want to make something perfectly clear. As an undercover operative for UC SysDef, you'll be expected to follow our code of conduct and ethics. Allow yourself to stray too far off the path, and you stand a good chance of spiraling out of control. That's what I wanted to hear. Anyway, it's time to hand you over to Lieutenant Toft. She'll brief you about the details of the evidence-gathering portion. Now, get out of here, and good luck. That's easy to answer. We'll be monitoring your activities from the Vigilance. When you feel you've gathered enough evidence, and that beyond that, as you were.
Howdy.
All right, we don't have a lot of time, so I need you to listen up. While you're working undercover, it's imperative that you gather as much evidence as possible. If you find any records that look suspicious or incriminating, you bring it to me. I'd scour every inch of wherever the Crimson Fleet sends you. Otherwise, you're wasting our time and risking your neck for nothing. Well, you better. Commander Akande's entire operation is rest. I want data slates, computer downloads, handwritten notes. Hell, I'll take anything if it'll get those bastards thrown into the brig. For the sake of the settled systems, I hope you're right. That minor skirmish you had with them on Vectera was nothing compared to the death and destruction those pirates leave. If you've seen what I've seen, you'd understand why I'm pushing you so hard. That's all we're asking. Oh, before you go, there's one more. Commander Akande has authorized a credit disbursement for each piece of evidence that you return. It's not generous, it's motivational. Commander Akande's idea. All right, we've loaded a container of Aurora into your ship's cargo hold. We've cleared your ship for launch. Proceed to Sidonia. Make contact with Saoirse Bowden. And with any luck, that should do it. We'll be keeping them close at hand until this operation is complete. So, if you're feeling particularly ruthless, you could always head down there and say hello. I'm sure they'll be thrilled to see you. Don't worry, the container's been registered with UC Security, so you shouldn't have any trouble. Of course, if we find out you tried to sell it to someone outside the boundaries of this particular operation, well, I don't think I need to. Not really, no. I've learned to keep my... Don't get me wrong, I appreciate that you care. It's just that... Let's just stick to the job at hand, but, maybe we can talk about it some other time, okay? Let me know if you need anything else.
Okay, hello. Hey.
That was. It's good to be back.
Is mining on the schedule today?
Hey, You might want this. Living in the ground or caves has been a classic. Branch off. You might want this.
Stay away from the Sixth Circle unless you're a minor.
Me? Sidonia may be rough around the edges, but it is utterly monumental.
If you're here to buy or sell, you might want to talk to Octai. I'm busy. Wouldn't be the first time I've heard that line. Oh, don't give me that look. I'm just having a laugh. What have you got for me? Aurora, huh? Nice. A little too hot to handle, though. What else you got?
Well, hang on there. We haven't even started to negotiate yet.
All I'm going to point at is the ceiling, with my middle finger. Get that stuff out of here before UC security catches on. Of course, if there's a finder's fee you're offering, I might, well, bend the rules a little bit. You know, it's funny. Suddenly, I do remember someone who might be able to unload that stuff for you.
Glad we could put things into perspective.
There's a buddy of mine who runs with the Crimson Fleet. Goes by the name Adler Kemp. If he isn't passed out, you can find him killing the rest of his brain cells at the Broken Spear. Oh, and it's been a pleasure doing business with you.
Lay it on me.
Can't believe we're still pulling up huge mineral deposits after all this time.
Unless you're here to serve me another drink, you can turn around and walk away. Hey, why don't you say that a little louder? I don't think every single UC guard in Sidonia heard you. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I think we can help you with this. If you've got a whole shipment of this stuff, you're going to need to move it fast. But you're going to have to do something for us first. Right down to business! And no small talk. I like it.
That wasn't part of our deal. But I bet you're about to say it's a non-negotiable addendum.
As a matter of fact, yes. Yes, I am. Non-negotiable addendum. I like that. Now listen up, because I'm not going to repeat myself. I need you to deal with a miner who's racked up a bunch of debt. He probably spent it all on booze, not that I blame him. Either way, I want that money back. Perfect. His name's Carl Fielding. I think you'll find him wandering around the Deimos mine. Don't worry, you can't miss him. Just look for the most miserable.
Handling this whole captain thing really well.
Hello.
Hey, it's my personal savior.
I sure hope this hearing loss isn't permanent.
Something I can help you with? Adler Kemp. Who the heck is that? Adler, you said?
Look, I'm tired. It's been a long day in the mines. I just want to go home. Hey now. Take it easy there. Let me think about that person you... Oh! Wait! You mean that Adler? Yeah, sorry. I told him I'd pay up next week when Deimos cuts our next profit share check. I'll... Well, I mean, he doesn't... Look, I haven't got a single credit to spare right now. Okay?
Technically, there are several natural geologic phenomena that can stimulate the blood effect.
Holy crap. Really? Thank you. For everything. Wow.
You're listening to the Settled Systems News.
Something for me? There, would you look at that? I knew that bug. He going to be a problem anymore? Or did he get... Nice, nice. You're kind of a natural at this. Leaning on deadbeat, you know. If you like this kind of work, I can get you more. You think you can handle running with... That's what I'm talking about. I like your style. All right. I'll call ahead and get a hold of Neva Mora. She's second to... Head out to Europa. You'll find her there. I suggest you... Oh, and I've taken care of that Aurora shipment for you, too.
In a grind, for sure.
That being said, there's... Watch out for the robots.
Breathe in that technically suitable air.
Glad to see you're back in one piece.
We'll see. When the waters get deep, it's sink or swim. So, before I put you to work, let's get everything out in the open. I don't know if Adler mentioned it, and for his sake, I hope he hasn't. But you aren't about to sign up with any average pirate crew. You're signing up with the Crimson Fleet. There's a medical supply ship called the Ragana. Jumping on board that ship, you'll find a trader named Austin Rake. It's done when Rake stops breathing. Head back here when you're finished. I've been tracking Rake for months. He's making it tough, not gonna lie. He changes his location and identity so often, it's costing me. But you know what? It's worth every damn cred. He's made me look like a... Rake used to run with the fleet. Hell, I'm the one who vouched. Back then he had a different name and a different identity. He was a damn good earner, too. Brought in everything was fine until he wanted out. So he ran. And...
I do not understand. Please confirm your intentions. Maybe we can work something out.
Exactly. Talks like these always work better in person. We can hash things out, break bread, the whole deal.
Well, normally I would say no, but frankly, it will be safer for us that way. All right, you can dock. We will talk then.
I am not sure what to make of you being here. If you wanted to kill us, you could have done that from your ship. If you wanted our cargo, we could have jettisoned it. I guess I should just stop talking and let you say your piece. That is true. Which means you don't want somebody to know what you are really up to. Now, do you mind telling us what this is all about? You really do not know which one of us is Rake, do you? And you do not seem to care either, which makes me think you really want to save him. Okay, I have idea. We can strike his name from Manifest, make it so he was never on board. Then, when we dock, we will leave him on this ship and deliver him to another port. That is fair. We do not want any part of the fleet. Is that all right with you, Austin?
Do I have a choice?
It does not appear you do. Well then, it is agreed. You go back to your ship and we will make sure Rake was never on ours. And in case any of your handlers get suspicious, here. We had an extra crate of supplies loaded, in case one got damaged. This should be proof you were not here to bargain.
So now, if you ever get to the key, you better sleep with one eye open and 2 pistols loaded.
Thank you for letting us go.
I thought we were dead. I can't believe it.
This unpleasantness aside, the people of New Homestead will be grateful.
Let's see what's out there.
Welcome back.
Exploring the galaxy is hard work. Trust me, I know. But stop by sometime and let's talk. Just us adventurers, okay?
Here, this is for you. Of course, I was walking by it and I thought, hey, what? Anyway, I figured you might have. It's not a problem. If I see anything on our next expedition to a planet, then I just wanted to say thanks. I had plans for Matsura, of course, but I appreciate... It's good to be part of a team, isn't it? To be part of... So many things can go wrong out there. Working with people you can trust is important. That's why I've been in Constellation so long. It's good to have people. Just wait till we get matching shirts and start having official cook. I'm guessing gourmet chunks days are out of the... Don't worry, I'm just joking. Speaking of which, I'm glad you joined Constellation. Just figured I'd mention it, since we haven't had much time. You know, being a member of Constellation has... It's hard to imagine just who I'd be had I never joined up. I would have never done so many things, met so many people, and I never would have met Irvin. That's right. We can't know the consequences of the choices we never made. But for the choices we made, Irvin's been gone for over 20 years. Strange how many... Oh, I've been giving myself nothing but space, man. But maybe it's time for me to really... Well, maybe I'll take you up on that offer later on, Captain. On that note, I think I'd do well to just...
Just don't know how to take a hit. Hey, Rook, wanna help me with some target practice? You're dead! Please! Rook, wanna help me with some target practice? Control, but it definitely went faster after you jumped into the fight. Now tell me about the Ragana. Give me some good news, then we can go celebrate. Huh. No kidding. That'll make Delgado happy, seeing as our hands are clean. I would have preferred if you hadn't left witnesses behind, but at least you got the job done. Anyway, you wanted into the Crimson Fleet? Well, you're in. Yep, it's that simple. Hope this business with Rakes taught you something. Because I'm about to stick my neck out and vouch for you. If you screw up, and I wind up looking like an asshole, I'm gonna send someone after you. We clear? Yeah? Last person who said that was Rake. And now that you know the deal, I'm gonna upload the coordinates for our headquarters in the Crick system. Spacers call it the Key. Head out there as soon as you can.